before the meeting, right?
I go Ciudad de México, también a Veracruz, Pachuca.
And did you like the food or you found it too spicy? Did you like the food that you eat, or it was
yes.
too? Yeah, it wasn't
I
too
like,
spicy.
I like the food. I like birria y pozole, and pozole.
Okay, and you like a spicy? Spicy means picante. You like a spicy
Yes.
food? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it was a nice trip. That's like the best trip.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Damaris, very good. Let me stop here. I went to Mexico once, exactly for one night because of my work. Just one night. That's it. Now I cannot even remember to what part of Mexico I went. I don't remember if it was Monterrey or Guadalajara. I don't remember. But still, it was a nice experience. Oh, I pressed it before time. And that's for Gonzalo. Gonzalo here? Not yet. And I'm missing. Yes, Gonzalo. Okay, Gonzalo. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. So, Gonzalo, this one is for you. Your best friend.
Okay. My best friend's name is Jimmy. He studies with me the same career, law. We don't play sport, but whenever we can, we talk about topic related to our career. And he helped me, and because I didn't know Guayaquil. That's all.
Because you don't live in Guayaquil. You live in Pedro Cargo, right?
Yes.
Yes, I remember. I have a very good memory, people. So, so he helped you since you don't with your studies. So you study online, Gonzalo?
No, no sé cómo digo, presencial.
Yeah, you have to travel like all the time. No. What happened? Who said no? It wasn't Gonzalo. Okay. Okay, good, Gonzalo. Thank you. Okay, we're going to keep practicing. Let's go with Fernanda, and I think it's the last person, unless I have to check the list again. Okay, Fernanda, your turn. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Fernanda. So let me see which is your topic. Okay, sports, Fernanda. So, ready? Think, and you tell me when we start.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I don't play a lot of sports, but if I have to say one of my favorite sports, it could be soccer, because I came from a very small family, so I need to share with my cousins and some other people. I need to learn how to play soccer, and I think that involves most of my time in my childhood. And if I need to choose another sport, it could be basketball. I don't think that it could help me my height, but I'm trying my best. And, and tell me.
No, it's okay. Continue. I was going to interrupt you. Continue.
The last sport that I like, I don't know how to play it, but I learned a lot of the rules, and now I think that I could play it, but I'm not pretty sure, is tennis.
Okay.
And maybe in the future, I like to practice. I don't practice yet, but I will try.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Great, great, Fernanda. Okay, I think I'm not missing anybody. Okay, I have Darwin, Fernanda, Gonzalo, Hugo, Jimmy, Marianne, Majerly, Nicolas, Dante, Damaris, Corina, Alexandru. Oh, I have somebody in the waiting room. And that's the person that I will be missing. I don't know why it didn't sound. Just let me check that I have the sound for the people coming. Okay, so let's continue. And I have there Andres. You see Andres Vélez. Welcome, Andres. Hi, how are you?
Thank you. You have a little problem to join the class.
You had a
Sorry.
problem joining the class? Oh, okay. Remember, we also have the WhatsApp group, okay? If you have any trouble, you can also let me know through WhatsApp, okay? You can communicate also through WhatsApp. So welcome, Andres. I'm going to make you do the activity at the end of the class today because we're going to start right now. So here we are. And today we have a nice topic, okay? The topic is being happy. I think everybody wants to be happy, okay? But, and maybe everybody has a different definition of happiness. Today, we are going to talk about this, being happy. And we're going to start with this question, and I would like everybody to answer the question for me, okay? What makes you happy? It could be from the simplest thing to the most deep thought about being happy, but I want everybody to tell me something, okay? What makes you happy? Well, in my case, I could say that my family and I believe in a close relationship with God. That's what makes me happy. Okay. Now, but also I'm happy if I'm on the beach, laying down in a hammock, reading a book, and hearing the waves. Okay. That's also a happy place for me. So what makes you happy? And do I have a volunteer who wants to start first? Who wants to tell me what makes you happy? Okay, everybody's going to answer, but who's going to answer first? No volunteers? Okay, Andres, go
Can
ahead. Of course.
Yeah, miss. I just have a little game called Dota. I just try to play when I have time. It's
Mhm,
just a little game in computer.
mhm.
Nothing more.
That makes you
That's
happy?
my. Yeah, very happy. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay, Andres, I was telling people yesterday that my husband plays every day Call of Duty. And he wants to
It's almost the
accomplish
same.
missions, right? You need to get points and missions. Okay, so for Andres, playing Call of Duty makes him happy. Now, what about, let me go this, Fernanda, what makes you happy?
My family. I
Your
think that's
fam,
the most important thing in my life.
yeah, okay. And Gonzalo, what about you? What makes you happy?
Este, eh, sleep late.
Sleeping late. Okay, good. Sleeping late. Oh, that's good. Damaris, what makes you happy? Damaris, I'm sorry. Damaris,
Mm.
what makes you happy?
It makes me happy to spend time with my family.
Spending time with your family. Now, Alexander, what makes you happy?
And now travel to Canada to visit my nephew.
Your nephew? Ah,
Yes.
okay. How old is your nephew?
Uh, in March 10th, 2 years.
3 years old. Oh, so it's little. Marianne, what about you? What makes you happy?
Um, Dancing, going to the gym, reading, and spending what spending time with my family and friends. I always love with them.
Okay, very good. And you say it in the perfect way. Dancing, sleeping, I don't know, spending time with your family. And actually, that's what we're going to work with today. Now, Corina, what makes you happy?
And spend time with my boyfriend makes me happy
Okay,
because I like
mhm.
to eat um a hamburger and something.
Okay, so spending time with your boyfriend. Okay. And Mayerly, what makes you happy?
Big weeks with family, cook with my friends, reading, eating.
Okay, eating, yes, eating, reading, going out with friends. Okay, very good. Now, Darwin, what makes you happy?
Um, I just arrived from a cruise, no sé cómo se dice, crucero,
A cruise,
cruise
a
trip,
cruise.
a cruise trip in Miami that was great and the parks.
Okay, you went to Miami to a cruise. Okay, so you just come back from a cruise in Miami. And you went to the parks, that's what you say?
Yes, the parks Animal Kingdom.
Ah, in Orlando. So you also went to
It's Orlando.
okay. Oh, nice, nice. My family lives in Orlando, so I love the parks. Jimmy, yeah, I really like them. My favorite is in Tampa. It's called Busch Gardens. That's my favorite part. Jimmy, what makes you happy?
Um, buy watches.
Ah, yes, watches. I remember. Jimmy is the watch lover. Now, and how many watches do you have? Do you have many?
You have like 15.
Oh my God, you don't have enough hands to put on the watches. Okay, but that's so nice. Uh, let me see. Now I have Ricardo, new person coming right now. Okay, Dante, what makes you happy?
For me, play video game. For example, I play Zelda in my free time, and sometimes play with my brothers Smash.
Okay, so playing video games. Okay, good. Now, what about Hugo? Hugo, what makes you happy?
I would say spend time with my family, my friends, and playing soccer.
Okay, so spending time with your family, playing soccer, and spending with friends. And Nicolas, what about you? What makes you happy?
Playing guitar, the exercise, and spend quality time with my family.
Okay, so playing guitar, doing exercise, and spending time with your family. And Andres, what about you? Ah, Andres already told me. I'm sorry, you were the first one. Now, I had somebody that just came. Ricardo. Ricardo, welcome. Let me see. I don't think I have a Ricardo on my list. So that's not Ricardo. But tell me your name, please. I have somebody that says Ricardo Andrade, but it's not Ricardo, or it is Ricardo.
Hi, Miss.
Hello, Ricardo. I don't have you on the list. Did you just register?
Yes,
Okay.
this
That's
day I pay the
okay,
English
don't worry.
course.
So let me add you up here on the list. Okay, Ricardo, hello. My name is Paulina. We just started yesterday, so it's okay. Yeah. And what makes you happy, Ricardo? If you want to answer, if you have to answer this question, what makes you happy?
Maybe could be to share with uh, the most important people that I have in my life, family, friends, to make some different activities to enjoy it and to can demonstrate that I love them.
Okay, to spend time with the important people in your life. Okay, excellent. So now you're going to have, and I also have Aaron. Aaron, welcome, Aaron. Let me see. Aaron, you also registered today, or is a person with another name right there? Let me see.
I'm sorry, Darwin.
So, no, but I
Yes.
have Aaron. Aaron, that's correct. Aaron Ballarino, that's your name?
Yes. Sí.
Yes, okay. So, Aaron, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is family, friends, and happy playing football.
Okay, very good.
Soccer, pardon, soccer.
Yeah, soccer. In British English, it is still football. Okay. In American English, it's soccer. But if you say football, even if it's not American football, okay? So it's now
Yes.
here we have 6 people, and each one of them, they're part of a magazine, like people that work in a magazine, and they made an article about happiness. So each of these people answer the question, happiness is, what is happiness? Okay? Not what makes you, well, they're going to tell what makes them happy, but happiness is. So let's read the names and what do they do in the magazine and try to guess who said what. Okay, but pay a lot of attention to their profession or their area in the magazine because that is going to match with what they say. Yeah. So we have Erin is the fashion editor. Harriet is the health editor. Sebastian, music editor. Kate, cinema editor. Marco, food editor. Andrew, the travel editor. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that they say that are happening. So I'm going to ask a few people to help me read it. Fernanda, could you read the first one?
Okay, making soup. I love using leftovers in the fridge. There's something magical about making something delicious out of nothing.
Hey, Fernanda, who do you think said that according to their profession?
The food editor, the
letter E. Letter E, right? So we have Marco right there. Okay, good, letter E. Now, number 2, Damaris, help me reading number 2.
Sitting on the sofa on a winter evening with a box of chocolate, watching a feel-good film,
Preferably
one that makes my cry. The cinema editor.
The cinema editor, yes, very good. Now, let me hear Marianne. Marianne, number 3.
Okay, I'm listening to Don't Stop Me Now Be Queen. As soon as I heard it, I immediately feel like getting up and dancing.
Okay, and dancing. Who said that?
C?
Letter C, yes, the music editor, right? Very good. Now, Corina, number 4.
Getting on the scales and seeing that I have lost a kilo even though I had a big meal the day before. Letter B,
Letter
Harriet.
B, Harriet. Yes, because the health editor, right? She wants to lose weight. Now let me hear from Mayerly, number 5.
Seeing my suitcase come offers a beige recline on the airplane.
Okay. But who do you think said that?
F.
Letter F, the travel editor. Yes, very good. Okay, so seeing my suitcase come out first at the baggage claim of the airport. Yes, very good. And now help me, Jimmy, the last one.
Finding a real bargain in the sales. I'm still wearing a Prada jacket that I bought incredibly cheaply in a sale 10 years ago. Letter A.
Letter A, the fashion editor. Okay, so according to your taste, okay, or you what you like to do, maybe happiness will be something different, like we heard before, when you are happy for different people. Now, I have here a word cloud about happiness. Now, the question is, again, what makes you happy? But in this case, I want you to think about 3 things. Think about your happy place, like the place where you feel calm, relaxed. It could be a place or a situation. Tell me about your happy company, okay? The person or the group of people that makes you feel happy. And then let's think about, okay, we have happy place, happy company, and your happy activity. Okay, what would be an activity that you really, really like to do? So we have 3 things: happy place, happy company, and your happy activity. I want you to answer this time in the chat box. I will put here, let me annotate what we're going to do, okay? So in the chat box, individually, answer this. My happy place is, okay, is the people I feel happy being with, okay, like happy company, and my happy activity. Okay, you can put it like that or just mention that place, company, and activity that makes you happy. Okay, that is happiness for you. So in the chat box, I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, everybody, send me the message. What is your happy place? Happy people? Yes, Ricardo.
Miss a question.
Yes.
The last activity we need to do in the platform or is an activity in class?
We're going to do it in the platform when we go to the platform, okay? I always have this icon of Moodle. That means there is a Moodle activity. We usually do it here with the slides, and then I'll give you time to go to Moodle and do it in your platform. Yeah, so wait for my instructions. You will do everything in class. Everything is in class, yeah?
Okay, Miss. If I have a question for the last class, we can talk to you later.
Yes, of course. You can talk to me if you want in the break, or you can send me a message through WhatsApp. And I'm going to give the link of the video for the people that were not here yesterday. Okay.
Okay.
We are going to do like 1 unit per class. So everything you see open in Moodle in unit 7A right now, that's what we did yesterday. Yeah, in the platform. Okay, so I want to see your messages in the chat box. Happy place, happy people, and happy activity. Okay, I received already from Jimmy. It says my happy place is my home. The people I feel happy being with are my family, and my happy activity is buying watches. Okay, okay. So it's easy to buy a present. Well, not easy because it would be expensive to buy a watch, but for people that could do it, easy to know. Now I have Nicolas. My happy place is riding a motorcycle. Happy company is my family. My happy activity is playing the guitar. Okay. Damaris. My happy place is my room. The best company is my mom. And my favorite activity is watching movies. Okay. I received 3, but I have 15 students. Okay. So go ahead. Yes.
I thought that it was in this chat on Zoom.
Yes, here in Zoom.
Okay.
You send it to me? Yes, in Zoom, in the Zoom chat. Okay, there you are. My happy place is the cinema. The people I feel happy with are my parents. My happy activity is watching movies. Alexander, my happy place is my room. It's always calm. The people I feel happy being with is my girlfriend. Okay, in this case, the person. My happy activity is playing video games. Okay, so I have so far. Okay, more messages coming. Nice. My happy place is from Marianne is when I'm with my family. Okay, like whatever you are with your family, they're fun, and the activity that makes me happy is listening to One Direction. My happy place is my job or work. The people I feel happy with being with is my family and girlfriend. My happy activity is doing sports. Okay, that's from Ricardo. My yearly, my happy place is in my house. The people I feel happy being with are my friends of the university. My happy activity is sleeping and playing basketball. Okay, Fernanda, what makes me happy? My happy place is the beach because it brings back such good memories. The people I feel happy with, being with, are my mom and dad. My happy activity is watching movies with my dad. Oh, nice. Hugo, my happy place is my house. The people I feel happy being with is my family. My happy activity is to play soccer. Gonzalo, happy place to be with my Navy buddies training. Oh, the Navy. At a barbecue with my friends in my neighborhood. And my happy place is swimming in the wee hours. What will be the wee hours of the moment of the morning? I don't know that one. Let me know, Gonzalo. So let's see. Am I missing people? I think I'm still missing a couple. Okay, keep sending your messages. I will be paying attention to them. So for me, my happy place is the beach. The people I feel happy with are my kids and my husband, and my happy activity watching series. Okay, or reading a book. I do like to read. So happiness. And today you're going to also write a little bit about happiness. Okay, Darwin, happy place, traveling with my family. Oh, traveling, yes, and having fun. Andres, my happy place is, wait, when I clean my motorcycle. Oh, that's work. The people I feel good being with are the ones when I work in the clinic. So maybe your coworkers. My happy activity is to drive my motorcycle. Dante, my happy place is my house because I spend time with my family. And I also can play video games with my friends, like everything. Okay, and driving motorcycle. Okay, good. Let me erase this. And now we are going to keep talking, but we're going to do this. I'm going to divide you in groups of 3. And you're going to talk. Let me see how many people we have here. I think we have 15. Perfect. Groups of 3 people. Yeah. And you're going to talk to each other, answering these questions. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Well, yeah, 10 minutes, I think will be enough. Everybody answers all the questions. Then we're going to come back and I'm going to ask some people about what the other people said. Okay, let me repeat. We're going to be divided in groups of 3. In your groups, everybody is going to answer all these questions. And then when you come back, I'm going to ask some people about what the people in your group said. Also, I'm going to go to all the groups and ask you some of these questions. I think we're going to take 15 minutes, so I have enough time to go to the different groups. What are the questions? These ones, let me read them and tell me if you don't understand any of them, okay? So, talk about something you don't mind doing in the house. Like you don't care, that it's okay for you to do it, okay, in your house. Talk about something you like doing with your family. Talk about something you love doing in the summer. Talk about something you don't feel like doing at weekends. For example, I won't like to clean my house on the weekends. I don't feel like it, okay? Talk about something you spend too much time doing, maybe playing video games. Talk about something you dream of doing, okay? A dream that you have. Talk about something you hate doing at work or school. Something you don't like doing alone. I don't know, maybe going to the movies alone. Some people like it, some people don't. Something you're thinking of doing this weekend, and something you think you're very good or very bad at doing. Okay, so we have a group of questions. I'm going, so 5 divided by 3, I'm sorry, 15 by 3 will be 5. So we're going to have 5 groups of 3 people. And I will have some group leaders for this activity. So in WhatsApp right now, I'm going to make a screenshot and I'm going to put this in the WhatsApp group so you can have it. Let me do that first. Here, everybody will have the questions in WhatsApp right there. And the group leader, what are you going to do? You're going to ask the question so everybody answers. Okay, you ask the question, you answer, and you ask the other 2 people in the room to answer the question. Yeah. So for this activity, I will always vary the group leaders. So for this activity, I will have 5 leaders. Let me assign manually. Okay, 15 minutes. In the first room, I will have Alexander, okay? In the second room, I will have Hugo. In group number 3, Jimmy. Group number 4, Nicolas. And group number 5, I will have, let me see, who can help me today? A lady, I need to put a lady. Okay, Fernanda, you help me in group number 5, yeah? So then I will have 2 more people randomly in each group. Okay, and you just need to answer the questions. Here we go, perfect, yeah? So you have 15 minutes to work with these questions, and I'm going to go to each group, ask 1 or 2, and then we all come back and we give some feedback. Okay, so 15 minutes now. This is your first group activity, okay? And the feedback will be oral. So there you go. Click join, go to your breakout room, and ask and answer this question. Okay, group leaders, you're the ones in charge of asking the question. Go to your group. Oh, what happened here? Okay, join your groups. Click join. Click where it says join. Click, 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 join. Okay.
Items that you like doing with your family.
Well, I like I like to travel with my family.
Okay. In my
Yeah,
case,
I guess I guess
in my case, I like to playing video games in
with
group
your family.
with my family. Yes. Yeah, like Just Dance. You can put Just Dance.
Ah, okay, okay, yes. Because I just tried to play video games with my family, but that was a wrong
Activity.
decision in my case.
Mayerly,
What about you?
Movies, play the basketball in the family.
excellent.
Watch movies and play basketball.
In family.
Okay. That's a different activity.
Yeah. So the next one is what you love doing in the summer.
Um, I love during the summer to go to the beach, to visit touristic places. We can put both or one.
Or like travel around,
Travel around
but around Ecuador, around Guayaquil, around other countries around the world.
around Ecuador.
Okay. Okay. Well,
What
I'm
about you?
just now in the summer, I'm just playing video games because I can do anything else. So I'm just gonna say play video games. And what about you, Mayerly?
travel in the Ecuador. Loja mucho. I like Loja.
You like Loja? I have never been in Loja, Mayerly. Everybody says it's nice.
Sí, yes, my father is Loja.
It's from Loja. And what do you do in Loja? What can I do if I go?
Antes de, por Catamayo, o sea, no sé.
Catamayo is what?
Catamayo.
It's a place, it's an activity.
Yes, sí.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what are catamayos. What is catamayo? Tell me in Spanish. And I help you. Tell me what is catamayo in Spanish, and I will tell you.
Catamayo se dice catamayo en español, no lo sé decir en inglés.
Yeah, but tell me in Spanish, what is it? Explain to me.
O sea, catamayo es como, cuando es una reunión que tenemos como que en familia, entonces lo llamamos así.
Okay, so it's a family gathering. Okay, that's what you can say. A family gathering, and it's called catamayo. Oh, that's new. I have never heard that before. Okay, Mayerly, I'm going to another room. Keep working, okay? Very good. Okay, where's my talking? Hugo, you have to ask the questions. Marianne, Andres, okay? Use the time to practice, okay? Speaking English. So I'm going to ask a few questions. Hugo, what is something you dream of doing?
You what? Sorry?
What is something you dream of doing?
Dream. Well, finish my career and go outside to make the posgrado.
Okay. Oh, I used to have a high school student that is called Juan Carlos Quintana. He's something for you or not?
No. I don't know.
You look a little bit alike. Okay, Marianne, what about you? What is something that you dream of doing? What is like your dream? Microphone.
Sorry, miss. De hecho, me sigo pensando.
Don't worry.
I don't know, miss. Me tomó de imprevisto, la verdad.
Don't worry.
Sí, la verdad.
Maybe also graduate, maybe have a good job, a family. That could be some common dreams. Going around the world.
Be with the family.
Be with your family. That's your dream. Okay, and Andres, are you there? See, you should be speaking. What are you doing? You're writing the questions? Don't write the questions. Talk, okay? I want you to open your cameras and talk to each other. Again, your exam is an oral exam. So the most important thing here is to practice your speaking. So ask the question like I did and let the people talk. And Andres, come back, Andres. I'm going to another room, okay?
Entonces queda bien skydiving, pues.
Sí.
Okay, try
to.
Hello. At least you're with your cameras on and working. That's good. But try
like
always. Like always, of course, Jimmy. Like try to practice in English. Okay, you can help each other. If I cannot say something in English, my classmates can help me put it in English also. Yeah. So I'm going to ask just one question. Let me see. Okay, what is something you don't like doing alone? Okay, what is something you don't like doing alone? For example, in my case, going to a party alone, I don't like to go to a party alone. Alone means by yourself, only you and nobody else with you. Gonzalo.
Go to the movies alone.
Go to the movies alone. I like going to the movie. Well, kind of. Jimmy.
I don't like to eat alone.
To eat alone. Okay, that's a good one. And Darwin.
Please, can you repeat?
Yes, of course. What you don't like doing alone?
I don't exercise.
You don't like to do exercise alone.
Exercise.
Okay, so you go with a friend. Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to another room. Try to work with speaking. We still have a few more minutes to go. Okay, we have exactly 2 minutes. Okay, so keep talking. Let me go to another room. Here. Right. Okay, hello, how you doing? You finished?
Yes, miss, we already finished.
You already finished. Okay, so let me ask one and let me hear you. What is something you're thinking of doing this weekend? And today is Friday, so that's a good question. Dante.
And I travel in the beach.
You're traveling to the beach this weekend? Oh,
Yes.
nice. Yes, I love the beach. Damaris, what about you?
Watch movies.
You're going to watch movies, okay? And Nicolas?
Yeah, the same. I'm thinking of going to the theater.
Going to the movie theater? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're finished, we have like 1 more minute to go. I'm going to the last room. Okay, see you in a minute. Oh, I think the last room also finished because there's nobody. So let me go back to the meeting. Hello, hello, Corina. Were you with Fernanda?
Yes, but
She
I don't know, the session just
she
ended.
had a problem with the computer. That's what happened. Okay.
Oh,
So and who else was with you?
Aaron.
Okay, and he's not here. Okay, don't worry because in 3 seconds, time's up. Okay, and people will come back. Now, everybody will come back. And there I have Fernanda. Okay, okay, now
Ahora sí
everybody
se veía.
back. Let me see. Do I have Aaron here? Okay, so I'm missing it. Okay, did you finish with
We
all the
were first,
questions?
yeah, we were
Ah,
first saying the answers in Spanish, so there we can say in English.
yes, but that's not what you have to
Yeah,
do.
I'm sorry, but
I'm
sorry,
sorry, we haven't finished the
Don't
questions.
worry, don't worry. The important thing is that at least in your group, Alexandra, I saw you speaking in English. Listen, people, again, practice, okay? Use every exercise to practice. So you will be ready not only for your test, because even though that will be maybe for you the most important thing, but for me, the most important thing is that you learn. And if you're learning a language, the most important thing is to communicate. So when you go on a trip, you can talk to the people, you can find the places, you can have fun using English, okay? And not only going to an English speaking country, but if you go to another country, I don't know, even in Asia, if you communicate in English, you will find somebody that speaks English. And maybe you won't find a person that speaks Spanish. Yeah. So learn, okay, and practice so you can communicate. Now, let me just ask a few questions here. I'm going to leave it like that so I can see your faces. Let me open my questions. So I'll go with the first one. Corina, something that people in your group don't mind doing in the house. Do you remember something?
Yes, I remember that um Aaron don't like to wash the dishes.
So it's something that he
it's something that he
mind doing, that he doesn't like to. When we say don't mind, means like it's okay for me. Yeah, when we say don't mind, it's okay for me. I don't like hate doing that. Yeah, that would be don't mind. Dante, what about your group? Do you remember?
Nicholas say I don't like dishwashing.
Dishwashing. Nobody likes dishwashing. You know what was my Christmas present? A dishwasher. Well, it was my husband's Christmas present. A dishwasher. Mine was my coffee machine. But that's a gift for both of us. And it helps in the marriage because it stops fighting for the dishes. So, Damaris, in your group, something people don't mind. Remember, don't mind doesn't mean don't like. It's the opposite. Like, you don't like it, but you are okay with it. What do you think, Damaris? You remember something?
The same, washing the dishes.
Everybody washing the dishes. Okay, I agree. Now, Gonzalo, something that people in your group like doing with their family. Do you remember something that people in your group like doing with their family?
Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy, he's like stuck on the family.
He likes talking with his family?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
he likes talking with the family. Now, let me see. Hugo, something that somebody in your group spent too much time doing. Did you get to that question? Something that they spend too much time
Yeah,
doing.
reading.
Too much time reading? Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone say that.
That is strange these days, okay? Because people don't read. Now, let me see. Ricardo, something people hate doing at work or school in your group. Do you remember? Did
In
you
the
get
case
to
of
the? Mm-hmm.
in the case of Alexander, it could be both. Majorly Alexander don't like to have having very late classes in the
They
school
have
in the university.
having late classes in the university. Okay, there's a don't. Okay, so I won't ask anymore. Thank you for participating in the activity. And now we're going to continue. Yesterday, for the people that were not here, we work with 2 plus the infinity. For example, I like to play soccer. Okay. I don't know. What else? He is happy to make friends. Okay, so we use to and the infinity. To make, to do, to have. Today, we're going to see something that is like the other option in some cases, and these two things, sometimes people get confused with it. For example, I could say, I like to play soccer, but I can also say, I like playing soccer. I like to do homework. Nobody likes, I don't like to do homework. Or I could say, I don't like doing homework. So in some cases, you can have the two options. In other cases, you only have this or that. And that's what we're going to learn today. Today, we're going to work with the gerund. So let me explain first, and then we're going to do a couple of exercises in Moodle. We go to the break, and we come back to make the difference between these two. But first, oh, I was forgetting this exercise. We do it later. The gerund, okay? The gerund. When do we use the gerund? First of all, the gerund is the ing form of the verb, okay? Playing, doing, writing, traveling, working, yeah? So it could be used as the subject of a sentence. For example, writing in English is difficult. Watching TV is my favorite pastime. So this verb can also be used as a subject, as a noun, okay? Well, not as a noun, but as the subject of the sentence. It could be like this. First use. What else? It can be used as a direct object of the sentence. For example, I like writing in English. I love going out to restaurants. After some verbs, like, love, and many others, we can use the gerund. Yes, Ricardo.
Es que tuvo un poquito de intermitencia, no sé si solo fui yo, pero se escuchó como
Yeah,
cortado.
I was
Pero ya
lagging.
pasó, pero ya pasó.
Okay, okay. So I repeat, no problem. Yeah. So let me know. That's good. Thank you. I'm doing my best to always have my best connection, but sometimes it's lagging. So give me a second. Right
Miss,
there.
can I say something? Can you give me a little time to buy something medicine for my?
To buy medicine?
He has 3 years old. Yeah.
Okay, you can go and come back. Okay, go and come back.
For sure.
I as soon
connected her.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let me see. I have somebody just coming. Paula. Okay, Paula. Welcome, Paula.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. I'm sorry. I don't have the link.
You didn't have the link? Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, right now, yes.
Okay, so remember, anything that you need, if you lost connection, if you need to do something, you can send me a message through WhatsApp. If you need a link, you can also put it in WhatsApp, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's the purpose of the group. So we can be in touch. Now, let me start over, okay? What I was saying is that for the people that were not here yesterday we talked about 2 plus the infinitive. What is that? 2 plus the base form of the verb. Like to do, to make, to be, to have, to touch. That's one thing that we saw yesterday. It's important to know because we're going to use it today. When do we use to and the infinitive? If we use it after some specific verbs that I'm going to show you a list today. We use to plus the infinitive after adjectives. For example, I'm happy to see my friend. Happy, an adjective, to see. Yeah, so we use to and the infinitive after an adjective. We also use to and the infinitive when we want to say the purpose of something or the reason of something. I went to the beach to find my lost whatever, okay? So the reason or the purpose of something. Now, today we're going to learn about another verb form that is the gerund. What is the gerund? Is the verb with the ing. Okay? Like working, playing, looking, listening, writing. That's the gerund. When do we use the gerund? And this is what I was saying. We can use the gerund, this verb with ing, as the subject of the sentence. And here we have some examples. Writing in English is difficult. Writing is the subject. We can also use it as a direct object of a sentence. For example, I like writing, I love going, yeah, so the verb and then the gerund. We can use it as a subject complement. That is like after the verb be, but this is in a verb form, so we're not going to pay too much attention to this because this will be like a present continuous or a past continuous. We're not doing this case today. But yes, after a preposition. After the adjective, you use to and the infinitive. But after a preposition, you use the ing. So we shall be interested in hearing instead of talking. Yeah, so after a preposition, we're going to use the gerund. And after certain expressions that we're not going to see that today. Now, here I have an activity, and this is what you were saying, Ricardo, Moodle, right? Every time you see this icon in my slide, that means that this is a Moodle activity, or that we are going to Moodle after this, and that's actually what we're going to do right now. This is the exercise. Complete the sentences with a verb in the list in the ing form. In other words, using the gerund. The first one is done. I really enjoy doing exercise. When we begin the class today, I ask you what makes you happy. Yeah, so you say, I'm happy playing with my family, spending time with them. And I always say like ing, because in these cases, you can apply that. Number one, and let's give it a try. These are the verbs. Be, do, that is already taken. Practice, remember, study, swim, teach, text, and travel. So let me start with you, Ricardo. Number one thing that always makes me happy is what?
Swimming in the sea.
Swimming in the sea, exactly. Okay, let me write it here. So makes me happy is swimming, swimming in the sea. Okay, pay attention to the other one. Let's see if I can erase it. Oh, I erased the wrong one. Okay, swimming in the sea. Number two, Gonzalo, what do you think? You can't learn to play a musical instrument well without what? Oh, Gonzalo is just coming back. He lost connection. So help me with that one, Andres, number two. Are you there, Andres? Ah, Andres went out. I'm sorry. Hugo, number two. The first one is swimming. Number two, what do you think?
I'm sorry, I was mute. You can learn to play a musical instrument well without practicing regularly.
Practicing, yes. Okay, so we have practicing. In American English is with C. Okay, that's why it's the difference right there. Number three, let me see. Alexander, number three. What do you think?
My mother is very bad at remembering names.
Remembering, yes. Okay, number 4. Let me see who can help me right now. Number 4, Darwin, number 4. We will reuse this, and this. So, what do you think, Darwin? Being, studying, teaching, texting, or traveling teenagers is very hard work. What do you think? What would be the best verb to put there?
I don't know.
No, are you sure? Listen to me. Being teenagers is a very hard work. Option number 1. Studying teenagers is a very hard work. Option number 2. Teaching teenagers is a very hard work. Option number 3. Which one do you think is better? Being, studying, or teaching teenagers? It's hard work. It's difficult. Teaching, yes, teaching. Yes. Okay, so teaching teenagers is a very hard work. Very good. Now, number 5, Paula. What do you think, Paula? Number 5.
My sister spends hours on the phone texting her friends.
Texting her friends. Yes, very good. Texting her friends. Number 6. Dante, what do you think?
I hate being the first to arrive at parties.
I hate being the first. Yes, very good. Being the first to arrive at parties. Number 7, Nicolas.
Traveling by train is usually cheaper than by plane.
Yes, very good. Traveling by train is usually cheaper. And the last one, number 8, Andres. Oh, I forgot Andres. Aaron, number 8. Says, I'll go on. Let me see, I have Aaron here. Oh, I don't have Aaron here. Gonzalo, can you help me with number 8? I'll go on. We only have one option. One option left.
I'll go on studying for as long as I can. I love
Yes.
behind a student.
Yes, very good. Okay, I go on studying. So look at this. In number 4, teaching is the subject of the sentence. Okay, first use. In number 1 is swimming. This is the case, there is a verb. Okay, this is the present continuous. We use the gerund. What else? Without is the preposition, practicing. Then we have at, preposition. After it, remembering, ing. What else? We have spend, texting, okay, hours on the phone. This is an object, texting. Hate, after some verbs, we use the ing. On, preposition, after the preposition, the ing form. Yeah? So these are the uses of the gerund. Right now, I think right now we have to go to the break. Because then we're not going to do the exercise in time. So let's take the break now. So let me erase this. When we come back, we're going to work on the exercise. So let me put my slide. I brought that slide today for the break. So 10 minutes, people. Take a break. relax for 10 minutes. It's 7:23. We come back at 7:33 to work on the exercises. Okay, so 10 minutes, everybody. Okay, time. Come back. Finish your coffee. Take your glass of water. Come back. And let's get ready, okay? We're going to start doing some exercises. So please let me know that you're there by opening your camera. Okay, thank you, Dante. Dante is here. Let me see who else here. Jimmy, Fernanda, Ricardo. Okay. And Marianne also here. Okay, so for the people that just came today, if you don't have your camera on, it's like you're not here. Okay, that will go for Ricardo, Aaron, Andres, and Paula that you just come today. Part of being in the class is to have your camera on. Okay, that's mandatory. Now, what are we going to do? Now we're going to go. Don't get scared yet of that. I'm going to explain that in a minute. But let's go to Moodle. And you should have now open Unit 7B. Okay, we're going to work with that. What are we going to do? First, we're going to complete the exercise that you already did, matching the pictures with what they feel is happiness for them. So let me open the exercise and you're going to see. Okay, very simple exercise. So for number, pay attention to this. Every time you open the exercise, this is going to change the order. So pay attention to the number. Number one, okay? And then you pick the correct letter. So don't think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not in order. Pay attention to the number. If not, you're going to get it wrong. Okay, so consider that. First exercise that you're going to do. We already did it together, so you shouldn't have any problem with that. Now, the next exercise is here. And we are going to do this together. There are the three uses of the gerund. After another verb, after a preposition, and as a noun. So, in the part that says happiness is, yeah? So let me. Here it says making soup. Imagine it's the beginning of the sentence. So if we have this as the beginning of the sentence, what is that? Number one, after a noun, after a preposition, or is used, after a verb, after a preposition, or is used as a noun. In the case of making soup, is the gerund after the verb, after the preposition, or is the gerund used as a noun? What do you think? Somebody open the microphone and tell me, what do you think? In this case, making soup. This is used as a noun. This is, it's like this. Happiness is making soup. So this is used as a noun, is after a verb, or as a preposition.
A verb.
Okay, in this case, but only thing that I will give you a sentence. Making soup is what makes me happy. In that sentence, making soup is what? Making soup is what makes me happy. It's because the sentence is incomplete in the picture. But if I say it like that, making soup is what makes me happy. What would be that?
Use as a noun.
In that case, it's used as a noun. Okay, so we're going to drag here and put it here. Now the sentences are complete. I love using leftovers. So when I have using leftovers, which case it is? After a verb or after a preposition?
After a preposition.
I love using leftovers.
After a preposition.
But love is not a preposition.
It's a verb.
It's a verb. So after a verb. And the last case is here. There's something magical about making something. In this case, we have it after a preposition. What is the preposition in this sentence? There's something magical about making something delicious. What is the preposition in this sentence? Somebody can tell me? What would be the preposition in this sentence? There's some about. Okay, so about making, that is the case of the gerund after a preposition. Love using, that's the case of the gerund after another verb. And making soup, like at the beginning of the sentence, it will be the gerund used as a noun. Okay, so that's what we have here, and it's perfect. Let me finish this and let's see if it's correct. Let's send it. And you have it right there. Okay, so the three cases of when you use the gerund: after a verb, after a preposition, and as the noun of a sentence. Now, it's not after every verb. It's after some verbs. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But which other exercise we're going to do now? Remember, if you have questions, open your microphone and ask. So we're going to do this one, 1B. We're going to do this one, 1D. And we're going to do this one. And then we stop because I'm going to explain something here before the next exercise. Third activity that we're going to do today, this one. Complete the sentence, and we just did it also. Complete the sentence with the gerund, the ing form. So all these activities, we did them together. For Paula and people that came today, this is going to be like that most of the time. We work together, then we go to Moodle, and you complete your exercise in Moodle. And then we continue working together. Sometimes I will tell you, and I'm going to do today, that in a minute, do this exercise by yourself. But always the first exercises, you're going to do them with me. So if you have questions, now is the time. While you work with me, is the time for the questions. So right now, complete the 3 exercises. I will give you 10 minutes, and that's a lot because we have done all of them together, okay? Complete the 3 exercises right now. You have 10 minutes. That means 7:55. Again, where are you going to find the exercise? Unit 7B, exercise number 1, exercise number 2, exercise number 3, and you stop because then I'm going to explain. 10 minutes, people. Go ahead, do the exercise. If you have questions, you tell me. Yes, Ricardo, just open the microphone. Tell me.
I have some problems with the grammatical activity. The 1A, complete the sentences with the verb in the list in ing form. I put
Okay.
traveling with 1L.
One L. Okay. Don't worry. I will correct it.
Okay.
There is a rule for the ing form, like a spelling rule. Okay, regla ortográfica. Yeah, for the ing form. If you have a word that ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, the last consonant, you're going to double it. Okay, you're going to make it double. I'm going to send that in WhatsApp later, so you have those rules. Okay, but don't worry, I'm going to correct that manually.
Thanks, miss. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry, that's fine. Remember, if you have questions, tell me. Okay, I see that most of the people are already in the last exercise. Okay, so 2 more minutes. Okay, 2 minutes, so you can finish that, and then we continue. Okay, Andres, good. We are working on Moodle, the first 3 exercises of Unit 7B, but we are about to finish, so you can catch up later, okay? Because we are about to continue. Okay. These are like big charts, okay, with a lot of letters. But these 2 graphics are going to summarize the differences between using the gerund and using the infinitive. Okay, what we learned yesterday and what we're learning today. When do I use the gerund and the infinitive? I use them after some verbs. Okay, both of them. We have infinitive after certain verbs and the gerund after other verbs. And in the case of verbs, here, this part right here, you have the list of the verbs that are followed by an infinitive and the verbs that are followed by a gerund. In the case of infinitive or gerund after verbs, yeah? So if I have the verb agree, I'm not going to say agree working. I'm going to say agree to work. If I have the verb admit, I'm going to say admit doing this or that, okay? So after admit, the verb with ing. After agree, to and the infinitive. And the same with this verb, intend to this. And here we have quit working, for example. So these verbs go with the infinitive, these verbs go with the gerund. Now, there are some verbs that you could use both, and it's okay. And those verbs, I have them here, okay? Begin, continue, hate, like, love, start. It doesn't matter if I say love to play or if I say love playing. Both are okay and they mean the same. The meaning doesn't change. So in the case of verbs, these verbs go exclusively with the infinitive, these verbs exclusively with the gerund, but there are some verbs that you can use both with no change in the meaning. Now, after adjectives, to and the infinitive. After prepositions, the gerund. Yeah? So after adjectives, here. After prepositions, here. What else? Okay, sometimes we have objects and infinitive, but don't pay attention to that. Just remember those 2. These verbs go with the infinitive. These verbs go with the gerund. These verbs, you can use both. It doesn't matter. After a preposition, gerund. Okay? And after an adjective, the infinitive. Is that clear? Let me see your faces. Clear, clear. Yes, yes, or no, no. Let me see, let me see. Okay, these are some rules. Now we're going to put them in practice with this exercise. In this exercise, we are going to decide if we use the infinitive, that means to, and the base form of the verb, or if we use the gerund, that is the ing form. Okay, so let's try together. Let me start again. And I'm going to ask. Okay, let's wait for Gonzalo that he came back. So, number one says, well, the example says, I like listening to the radio in the mornings. We can also say, I like to listen to the radio, because in the case of like, we can have both. But let's go to number one. And this is the subject of the sentence. So Mayerly, what do we put here? To do or doing? What do you think? Is the subject of the sentence?
Doing.
Yes, very good, Mayerly. Doing. Yeah, because it's working as the subject. So let me put here doing. Now, let's go to number two. And let me see who can help me. Fernanda, number two. What do you think? We've decided not to have or not having a holiday this year.
Not to have.
Not to have. Very good. Not to have. So we put here. Okay, not to have a holiday this year. Number three. And number three, Damaris, what do you think?
To park.
To park. Yes, very good. Because impossible is an adjective. So after an adjective, we use the infinitive. To park. Okay. Now, let me go to number four. And Corina, help me.
I'm not very good at reading maps.
Reading maps. Why reading? Can you give me the reason? Why reading?
Read.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just tell me why. Okay, why? Because at is a preposition. Okay. And after a preposition, we put the gerund. Okay. Now, Nicolas, number five. What do you think?
To drive.
To drive. Okay. You promise to drive. And in this case, the verb is promised. And we should find it on our list. Number six. Let me see. Jimmy, help me. Number six. What do you think? Has it stopped?
Rain.
To rain or raining?
Raining.
Raining. Yes. Raining. Okay. In this case. Number seven. I don't mind. And here we have two. Okay. I don't mind this, but I don't like that. And help me, Andres. What do you think? I don't like.
I don't mind cooking.
Cooking, yes, very good. But I don't like. What do you think?
Don't like. I don't like to do.
Doing, same thing, okay?
Doing.
Now, like.
I don't like doing.
Andres, like you could use.
Yeah, so
doing.
I didn't see the verb do there.
Okay, no problem, Andres. So I have like I said that we could use ing or we could use to. But in this sentence, when you have the gerund here, you need the gerund here, okay? Because that's something that is called parallel structure. So I don't mind cooking, but I don't like doing, okay? We have to keep the structure in that case. But with like, you could use to do and you could use doing. Both are okay if this sentence was separate. But since we have here, don't like cooking, we're going to put don't like doing. I don't know if that's clear, but it needs to have like an equilibrium here. That's parallel structure, okay? I need to use them like in the same way, in the same sentence. And the last one. And here we have hate. Number 8, let me help. Dante, what do you think?
I hate getting up early in the morning.
Getting up early in the morning. And in this case, we could use both, okay? I hate to get up early in the morning, or I hate getting up early in the morning, okay? Because if we see the chart before, we have these verbs, including hate, that you could use both, okay? With hate, with like, with love, we can use both, yeah? So any of the answers will be okay here. Again, just one more thing before we go and do several exercises with this. Remember, after certain verbs, we use the infinitive. After other verbs, we use the gerund. After an adjective, we're going to use the infinitive. After a preposition, we're going to use the gerund. As the noun of a sentence, as the subject of the sentence, we can also use a gerund. Okay, so these are the rules so far, so you can make the difference between those two. Questions? Questions. Is this clear or not? Let me know. Questions? No? At least do like this or like that so I can see. Okay, no questions. Thank you, Jimmy. Questions, the rest of you? No? Is it clear? Okay. So let's work with it. Let me clear this. So here, now you're going to complete a few things. Yeah. Exercise 1B is what we did right now. Okay, so you're going to do that. But also, I want you to do this. And this is personal thing. Okay, you're going to write what is happiness for you. Okay, make a small writing, maybe 2 or 3 things of what happiness is to you. And then we're going to go to the workbook. Let me go back. Sorry. Okay, down. This is also open, and I have here where's my other exercise? Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, let me open that. I made a mistake right here. But I'm going to open 2 exercises for you so you can do them by yourself. Okay, just give me a second because I opened the wrong exercise. Okay, stay with me, stay with me. I want you to complete just this one. Okay, complete with the ing form, only gerund. And then in this reading, let me show you. you're going to choose ing or infinite. Okay, so we have several exercises right now, and then we're going to do a listening exercise. But right now, in the workbook part, let me explain little by little. You go to workbook. That's better. So this is what you have. In the part that says a student book, you're going to do two more things. You're going to complete Grammar Bank 1B. That is the exercise that we did right now together. You already have the answers, okay, right now. And you're going to write your definition of happiness, okay? What is happiness for you? When you finish that, you're going to go to 7B workbook. And you're going to do, go down, only these two exercises. I'm going to close this. We're not going to do this. Only these two. Okay, that's the only thing that you're going to. And I'm going to close them. You're only going to see two exercises. In the first one, are you following me? Yes? In the first one, you just complete with the ing form of the verb. Being, playing, studying. And in the second one, you have to decide which one you use. If you use the infinitive or if you use the gerund. If you do this one correctly, it's true that you understand, okay? This one, you have to choose. Many of us love reading or to read. Decided to use or using, yeah? So I'm going to leave on the screen the rules, okay? I'm going to leave on the screen that, so you can look at that if you need to. Now, are you clear? You're going to do 4 things right now. I'm going to give you enough time. We're going to take 20 minutes to do all of this. Okay, it's now 8 until, or 8, 9, until 8:25, around there, to work the 4 exercises. And then we're not going to go to Moodle anymore today. That's what I think. We're doing pronunciation and this. Yeah, 2 more exercises today. Okay. Clear or not clear? Or is too much? Yes, clear? Okay. Darwin, clear? What are we going to do?
I lost.
You're
Sorry.
lost. Okay, yes, yes. So tell me. Let's go. Let's do them then little by little. First thing, let's go to the student book. Everybody. Okay. 7B. Let's go to the student book. And let's go open this exercise. Okay. Grammar 1B, the ing form, and the infinitive. I'm sorry. Yeah? Are you there? Everybody there?
7B workbook. There.
7B student book right now. Okay, 7B student book. Let me go back.
Right.
I'm going to go back. Okay, 7B student book. Everybody there? Yeah. Now,
yeah.
Okay, we go down to Grammar Bank 1B.
Yes,
Click.
I'm here.
Okay, Andres, click there. And we do the exercise. What is this exercise? The one that we already did. Okay?
All right.
We did it together. Complete that, everybody. You have 5 minutes. Okay? Do that exercise.
Thank you.
In total are 3 exercises, right?
We're going to do 4 in total, but let's go little by little. I don't want people confused. Okay? Let's take this one and let's take 5 minutes because we already did it. Okay? 5 minutes. We're going to work together, yeah? If you don't remember and you need help, tell me. Okay? 5 minutes. We did it together. What do you have to do? Decide between the gerund or the infinitive.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes.
If I think that we can use to do or doing, and I use
Yes.
to do, and it says that it's wrong.
Don't worry, I'll correct it
Okay,
because it's
thank you.
correct.
In the rating, we have a limit to the letters, 100.
No, no. Just give me your own definition of happiness.
Okay.
Well, you're already ahead. That's okay. So if you finish the exercise, you can do like Ricardo and start writing your definition of happiness. Okay, that is the next exercise. I'm going to check that everybody is finished. Okay, let me check now. So we can go. Could you repeat? Yes, Darwin, tell me.
Number 4, the work, where is it?
Number 4, the answer of number 4.
Yes.
Okay. It is reading. Okay, ing. Can you tell why?
Duplication? No.
Okay, I will help you. In that case, let me see the exercise. Because it has a preposition. You say at reading. So after the preposition, you use the ing. That's why. Yes? Okay, so let me see who's finished.
Miss,
Yes?
is you the exercise, ¿verdad?
Do you repeat?
It use this exercise.
Just this exercise for now. Okay, I'm waiting for you. I'm
Okay.
waiting for Andres. And that's it. Okay, so 1 minute. Aaron and Andres, send your exercise, and then we go to the next exercise. Okay, that is the writing part. Okay, send it. When I know that you're ready, we are going to continue.
Please,
Okay, yes?
please, the location of the last exercise.
Okay, we are going there. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, because now everybody is finished. So we go to 7B student book right here. And just below the exercise that you did, you have write. This is what we're going to do. So I want each person to write what is happiness for you, Darwin. What is happiness? Okay, you can tell me 1, 2, 3 things of what is happiness for you. And I already received 5 people are finished. For this activity, I'm going to give you 5 more minutes. Tell me what is happening, okay? Right. And then we're going to do some other exercises. Right now, go for writing. What is happiness?
Miss, where is the next work?
Okay, the next work is the one that is just below under. Go here, look at my screen. You have the student book. This is the one that you did grammar. Down there, the one that says tarea, write your own continuation of this. Tell me happiness is, what is happiness for you? So you click here.
Yeah,
and
I'm here. I will do.
Do it.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Okay, now 7 people are finished. Okay, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And then we continue.
Miss, that I need to doing a work page?
No, you have a space there to write. Just write there. When you put agregar entrega, you're going to have a space to write.
All right, the commentary there.
Yes, right there.
Okay.
Just start writing. Okay.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
there are 4 exercises because I'm lost.
No, don't worry, Darwin. Right now, this. You finish writing? Yes, you finish? Okay, so just give me a second. We're going together. Okay, just a few more minutes.
Thank you.
There's still people working, so let's give them some time. Okay, so your other classmates will also finish. Some people get inspired and you have like big answers for the question.
Mr. Question.
Yes.
Not to is not with the verb in ing is the same, no?
Yeah,
It depends.
it's the way to make them negative. Okay, I love playing. In this case, it will be I don't love playing. But in the case of the infinitive, not to. Okay.
Not to. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, 2 more minutes, and then we continue.
Yeah, they have the same problem that is not to drive and not driving.
And not driving.
Uh-huh.
Where are you, Ricardo? You're doing the workbook activity already?
Yes.
Okay. It depends on the sentence. So I'm not looking at your sentence at the moment. Okay. Okay, last time I checked, and then we continue. Let me see who's finished. So it doesn't need to be a long thing, okay? Short, and that's it. Okay, I think almost everybody is finished. Hey, come on, Hugo, Andres. Let's finish that.
Give me 2 minutes, miss.
Okay.
I make mistake. I just put my commentary in another place, not in the send the word.
Don't worry. So
Give
copy
me
it.
a minute.
Copy it and paste it. And Aaron, also hurry up a little bit. Well, now, last 2 exercises. I think I'm just going to work with you one of them, and the other one we can do it on Monday, okay? Because I still have a pronunciation thing that I want to work with you and a listening activity that we're going to do together. Let's see if we get to sing the song today. So let's go to the workbook now. Let me show you. Okay, I'm here. And we're going to go to 7B workbook. And the activity that we're going to do together is the one that you have to choose. The first one is easy. Just put the verb with ing. That's it. But don't do it now. You do it later. We're going to work together this one. The one that says reading the digital way. Yeah? So everybody right there. Reading the digital way. Okay, and we have this exercise. Now, let me know if everybody is there. Reading the digital way. Are you there? Give me a thumbs up. Tell me yes. Let me know.
I don't have this part in
It,
Unit 7B.
because you have to go to Unit 7B workbook, Paula. There's a
Yes,
7. You don't
I'm
have it?
here. No. Only complete the sentences with the ing and reading the digital way. This one.
Yeah, this one. Right there, you have it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So everybody's here. Let me know. Yes, yes, or no, no. Now you're going to show me that you understood. Okay, if you do this one right, we can say that we understand. So let's start. And I'm going to start with Alexander. Alexander, the first part. Many of us love, read,
Many of us who loves reading are changing.
okay, are changing our habits. Now, in the case of love, remember, you can use both, okay? To read or reading. Both are okay. If the platform put it wrong, I'm going to put it right because both options are okay. So many of us who love reading are changing our habits today. Your habits. Next person, next sentence. Paula. Today, a lot of us have decided, what would you put here?
Using.
Decided using, are you sure?
To use.
Well, there are only two options, right? But if we go here, okay, decide is one of the verbs that you only use with the infinitive. Yeah, so when we have decide, we're going to put to use. Okay, we're going to leave here reading. You can have also to read. So we stop by traditional books. And Darwin, what would you put there? We stop buying or we stop to buy? What do you think?
The buying traditional book.
Exactly, buying traditional books. Okay? And in this case, if we go to ing, we have quit, also stop. I don't know if it's here, but quit and stop are similar. They go all only with the ing. Okay? So stop buying. Let's continue. E-readers have a number of advantages. Dante, they're very easy.
Yes, and they are very easy to carry.
Yeah, that's clear because it's an adjective, right? Very easy to carry. So they're ideal for people who like, Jimmy.
To travel.
Okay, to travel. And again, we can also have traveling because in this case, we can use both. If you are abroad and you don't have anything, and let me hear Corina, you don't have anything
To read.
to read. You don't need. And what do you think? Mariam, what do you think?
Looking for.
You don't need, in this case,
Okay,
need.
Okay,
After need.
okay. Yeah, perdón.
Don't worry.
Okay. You don't need to look for a bookshop that has book
Yes,
in
very
your
good.
language. Okay.
Very good, Mariam. Because after need, we're going to use the infinite. Okay, let's continue. For a bookshop that has books in your language, you can download it as a digital book. In addition to this, e-readers are very private. So you don't need, Nicolas,
To show.
to show people what you are reading. Finally, when you finish, and Gonzalo, are you there, Gonzalo?
Reading.
Yes,
Reading.
very good. Yes. Reading a book, you no longer have to find room for it on a bookshelf. However, there are some disadvantages. Some people say their eyes hurt if they spend a long time. And then we have, look, let me see who can help me. Hugo. A long time?
A long time looking.
Looking, yes, very
Looking at the
good.
screen.
Very good. Also, you have to be careful. And Andres, what do you think?
Miss, are you sharing the screen? I can see
You
only
can't
the
see?
students. No, I only see the students.
You are in a cell phone, Andres?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so move. Move to one side or the other, and
All
you
right,
will
I
see
have.
the screen. Uh-huh.
Okay,
So,
okay.
also, you have to be careful, and we have not lose. What do you think? Not to lose or not losing?
Not to lose.
Not to lose, yeah? Because we have, again, an adjective, okay? Not to lose your e-reader or you lose all your books. As well as this, if a friend would like, let me see, wait a second, let me give the, Mayerly, what do you think? Let me see, Mayerly. Okay, would like
To borrow.
to borrow. Yeah, a book you've read, you can't offer. And Damaris.
To lend.
To lend. Okay, it to them. With an e-reader, you can only go on and let me see. Fernanda.
With a reading to go, reading.
Reading. Okay, after preposition ing, as long as the battery lasts. So you have to remember. And Jimmy?
To take.
To take. And finally, Ricardo, your charger with you, and you mustn't forget
To charge the battery.
to charge the battery. Okay, let's see if we did it correctly. We finish here. Maybe in the part of love or like, we may have marked something as a mistake. Okay, here, like to travel or traveling, both are okay. Okay, if you have this, I will mark it correct manually. So there you go, people. Yeah, here you have it. So now I can say that you really understood the difference between these two. This is a very common mistake when people are speaking. So be aware when you're speaking to use the correct thing. Finally, questions, because we're moving on to another topic right now. Any questions?
To
Here?
travel is correct, right?
Yes, to travel is correct because it's like. In like, you have the two options. But the program has traveling as the default. So if you want to put traveling, better you decrease my job of checking manually. Yeah. But if you already put to travel, it's okay. I'll check it manually. Okay, let me see. I have a message here. Okay, Darwin, it's fine. You told me before. Don't worry. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So there you go. Let me go back to my teacher role and see if you're finished.
Miss, one question. That was
Yes.
another homework or was an example?
That was, it's not a homework, it's a classwork.
Or thank you. I'm just a little lost there.
No,
But okay, thank you.
don't worry, Andres. Ask as many questions as you want. I have no problem with that. Okay. It's important to ask if you're not clear. Okay, so do that. And now we're going to go to a totally different thing. Okay, no more grammar. I want us to work with this. And this is a pronunciation activity. The letter I and all the vowels in English, they have more than one sound. In Spanish, we only have one sound for each letter, but in English, it's not like that. And in the case of the vowels, vocales, they have more than one sound. So today we're going to pay attention to the letter I. And it has a short sound that is E and a long sound that is I. Okay? The short sound is E, the long sound is I. So I have here some words, and I want us to classify the words according to the sound. So we have fish, E, bike, I. So when I see a word like this, I'm not going to say bike, okay? So I'm going to say bike. The sound here is I. So E, I. So I'm going to pronounce the word, and you have to tell me if it is E or if the sound is I. Is that clear? E or I? So everybody will participate at the same time. Open your microphones and tell me, fish or bike? Okay, let's do it like that. I say the word and you say fish, or I say the word and you say bike. So we don't get confused with the sound. So find, what will that be? Fish or bike?
Bike.
Bike.
Find, bike. Okay. Give.
Fish.
Fish.
High.
Bike.
Bike.
Higher.
Fish.
Fish.
Bike.
Bike.
Okay, higher. What do you think?
Bike.
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 Okay. Kind.
Bike.
Bike.
Like.
Fish.
Bike.
Bike.
Fish or bike?
Bike.
Bike.
Like. Bike.
Bike.
Mind.
Bike.
Bike.
Okay. A lot of bikes here. Miss.
Fish.
Miss.
Fish.
Fish.
Fish. Night.
Bike.
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 Right.
Bike.
Bike.
Skin.
Fish.
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 Okay, very good. Slim.
Fish.
Thin.
Fish.
Fish.
Time.
Bike.
Bike.
Which.
Fish.
Fish.
Win.
Fish.
Fish.
And with.
Fish.
Fish.
Okay, very easy, right? So we have the two sounds. The two sounds for this vowel, and the other vowels, they also have more than one sound. Okay, let's clear that. Now, I have, let me just go forward. And I have some questions here. And I have people that like music. Okay, I have, I think it was, let me see, a drum player. The drum player was Alexander, right? Drum player. I have guitar player. That was Nicolas. Corina, you were the guitar player, Corina? Let me know.
Yes.
Yes, right? So we have guitar players, we have singers. So I have some statements about the effects of singing or some things related to singing. Yeah? So I want you to tell me if you believe these are true or these are false. And you're going to put it in the chat box. So I say the statement and you put T or F, true or false, in your opinion. Yeah? So, number 1, singing is good for your health. What do you think? True or false? Put it in the chat box. Let me see everybody's opinion. Singing is good for your health. What do you think? True or false? Singing is good for your health. Put it in the chat box. T or F? Okay, I'm going to wait. Corina says true. True, Nicolas. Okay, true, 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 true. Everybody think it's true? Okay, singing is good for your health. The second statement. If you want to sing well, you need to learn to breathe correctly. Is that true or is that false? Okay. Again, true, 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 true. Okay. Let's go to number 3. People who sing are usually fatter than people who don't. Okay, false, false, false. Okay, people say false. Number 4. I'm missing a letter there. Not everybody can learn to sing. What do you think? Not everybody can learn to sing. Oh, you are false. So I still have hope. Okay, false, 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 false. Now, number 5. You need to know how to read music to be able to sing well. What do you think? You need to know how to read music to be able to sing well. Okay, Marianne says true. Alexander says true. Also Hugo. Okay, false. Let's see. That is number 5. Okay, Paula says true. Number 6. If you make a surprise face, you can sing high notes better. What do you think? True or false? Okay, Nicolas says true. Paula says false. Oh, it's very fast. Dante says false. Okay, Andres says false. And the last one, Fernanda also says false. Number 7. It takes years to learn to sing better. What do you think? Okay, many people say false, 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 false. Okay, so we are going to listen to an expert that is going to let us know if these statements are really true or they are false. You don't need to go to Moodle now. I'm going to Moodle for the audio. Okay, you just need to listen. Let me get out of here. And let me play the audio for you. So we have the same statements. And we're going to check if they are true or they're false here. Okay, so listen. And let's check if we were right or wrong. There you go.
3.32.
Can you listen? Yes? Can you hear?
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Good morning and welcome. In today's program, we're going to talk about singing. In the studio, we have Martin, the director of a singing school in London, and Gemma, a student at Martin's school. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
Good morning.
First, Martin, can you tell us why is it a good idea for people to learn to sing?
First, because singing makes you feel good. And secondly, because singing is very good for your health.
Really? In what way?
Well, when you learn to sing, you need to learn to breathe correctly. That's very important. And you also learn to stand and sit correctly. As a result, people who sing are often fitter and healthier than people who don't.
Are your courses only for professional singers?
No, not at all. They're for everybody. You don't need to have any experience of singing, and you don't need to be able to read music.
So, how do your students learn to sing?
They learn by listening and repeating. Singing well is really 95% listening.
OK. Gemma, tell us about the course. How long did it last?
Only one day, from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Could you already sing well before you started?
No, not well. I've always liked singing, but I can't read music, and I never thought I sang very well.
So what happened on the course?
Well, first we did a lot of listening and breathing exercises, and we learnt some other interesting techniques.
What sort of things?
Well, for example, we learnt that it's easier to sing high notes if you sing with a surprised look on your face.
Oh, really? Could you show us?
Well, I'll try.
Well, for those of you at home, I can promise you that Gemma looked very surprised. Were you happy with your progress?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we were singing in almost perfect harmony. It was amazing. In just one day, we really were much better.
Could you two give us a little demonstration?
Oh, okay.
Okay. La 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 la.
Okay, so we're going to listen one more time and remember the statement. Singing is good for your health, true or false? Everybody says true. Let's see, let's check with the listening. If you want to sing well, you need to learn how to breathe correctly. People who sing are usually fatter than people who don't. Not everybody can learn to sing. You need to know how to read music to be able to sing well. If you make a surprise face, you can sing high notes better. And finally, it takes years to learn to sing better. Okay, we're going to listen one more time, and then you tell me what are the answers according to the interview. Okay, just one more time.
3.32. Good morning and welcome. In today's programme, we're going to talk about singing. In the studio, we have Martin, the director of a singing school in London, and Gemma, a student at Martin's school. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
Good morning.
First, Martin, can you tell us why is it a good idea for people to learn to sing?
First, because singing makes you feel good. And secondly, because singing is very good for your health.
Really? In what way?
Well, when you learn to sing, you need to learn to breathe correctly. That's very important. And you also learn to stand and sit correctly. As a result, people who sing are often fitter and healthier than people who don't.
Are your courses only for professional singers?
No, not at all. They're for everybody. You don't need to have any experience of singing, and you don't need to be able to read music.
So, how do your students learn to sing?
They learn by listening and repeating. Singing well is really 95% listening.
OK. Gemma, tell us about the course. How long did it last?
Only one day, from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Could you already sing well before you started?
No, not well. I've always liked singing, but I can't read music, and I never thought I sang very well.
So what happened on the course?
Well, first we did a lot of listening and breathing exercises, and we learnt some other interesting techniques.
What sort of things?
Well, for example, we learnt that it's easier to sing high notes if you sing with a surprised look on your face.
Oh, really? Could you show us?
Well, I'll try.
Well, for those of you at home, I can promise you that Gemma looked very surprised. Were you happy with your progress?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we were singing in almost perfect harmony. It was amazing. In just one day, we really were much better.
Could you two give us a little demonstration?
Oh, okay.
Okay. La 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 la.
Okay, so let's go back to the statement. And were we right or wrong? Number one, singing is good for your health. True or false?
True.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, just open your microphone. Number two, if you want to sing well, you need to breathe correctly.
True.
True.
True. Okay, so you were all right. Now, number three, people who sing are usually fatter than people who don't.
False.
False. Actually, he said the opposite. They are fitter, not fatter. Yeah. Number four, not everybody can learn how to sing.
False.
That's also false. He
False.
said they didn't need any experience. Number five, you need to know how to read music to be able to sing well. Here we had a divided opinion.
False.
It's false. It's not necessary. Number six, if you make a surprise face, you can sing high notes.
True.
That is true. Okay, so we're also mistaken right there. And the last one, it takes years to learn to sing better.
True.
True? That's
False.
false. How long was the course? 1 day. So she said that in 1 day, she was able to sing better. Okay, people. In these last minutes that we have, I want to explain the first activity that you're going to have in Flipgrid. Okay? I already saw the people that were missing to join, they're already there. So that's really good. And we're going to leave that for next class. But here we have Flipgrid. What do you need to do? This is always the first video that you have to do in my courses. Class introductions. So you're going to record a video, maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, a minute, what you want to record. This video is like, there's no time limit or there's no minimum time, but what the only requirement is that you answer this question. Tell your name, age, city, any personal information that you want to include. Tell me your year and area of study, whether you're studying, in which semester you are. A fun or interesting fact about you, and why are you taking this course, and what would you hope to get out of it? Okay, like what are your expectations of the course? So you go to Flipgrid, you record your video. This is your first homework. Only Flipgrid is going to be homework, okay? And sometimes we're going to do it during class, okay? I will give you time to record the video at the moment. But this video, you can take your time to do it, okay? And upload it. This video will never close. The following videos will have 1 week to be done, and they will have a time limit, okay? A minimum and a maximum time limit, yeah? But in this case, it's open. Speak as much as you want, and you can upload it. There's no limit to do it, but I suggest you do it immediately, okay? Like during this first week. For the people that just came today, I need your ID and your photo, okay? You have in the slides of the day, you have all the instructions of the course. And I also would like to know if you have any questions. You need to register in Flipgrid. I saw that you already did. That's for Ricardo, Andres, Aaron, and Paula. I saw that you are already in Flipgrid. And thank you for that. Also, make sure that you are registered in Alticia, because that's something that is also part of your grade. And the last requirement was to send me the ID, your ID, your cedula, and a picture of yourself. And it's better if it has a white background. I want to thank everybody that already sent me the ID and the picture. A lot of you already did it, but remember, you have until Monday or Tuesday tops to send me your ID and your picture if you have it. Okay, I got a song today, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. We're going to do it next class. So we see each other on Monday. Let me stop sharing. I would like to know if somebody has any questions about anything so far.
Miss, I
Yes,
can
Andres.
send the picture of the ID and one picture of me.
Yes, the picture of your ID and the picture of yourself. Better if it has a white background, okay? And send it to
All right.
my WhatsApp, Andres, to my WhatsApp privately.
Yes.
Don't put it in the group. Send
Okay.
it to me privately. And
Okay. I
thank
understand.
you. Okay, good. Somebody else? Any questions? I have somebody here in the chat.
I have one. We have to do the other activities on workbook.
Yeah, you're going to do it. I will give you at some point time to complete it. Everything that is open in Moodle is to be done. Most of them or almost all of them, we're going to do them in class. If you see an activity that is open, it's because you have to do it. We didn't finish everything that I had for today, so we're going to pick them on Monday. We're going to do them on Monday, okay? Some vocabulary. So don't worry about that, Corina. I'm not going to close Moodle activities. They are always going to be open. So if you miss a class, you can catch up with the Moodle activities on another day, because this is an express course, so everything is very quick, okay? So you miss one class, you miss one unit. So I will give you time to do it. The point is that you only have one attempt for the activity. So if while you're in class, you don't take advantage of doing it together, maybe you will do it wrong and there's no way to change the grade. In that case, if you're absent, I'm not going to change the grade or give you any other opportunity. If in class, I don't know, you run out of time, you made a mistake, and you tell me, Paulina, please help me with another attempt, I will do it. But if you're not in class or you are not working with us at the same time, I won't give you another opportunity. So that's what I'm saying. It's not, it's open. You could decide to be here and not be here, but you miss the opportunity to do your activity correctly. Because if we do it together, we will have the answer together. Yeah. So it's your choice. It's not mine. Jimmy.
Yeah, I have two questions. The first one, we have until Monday.
For your ID, I hope so. Okay.
No, the video.
The video is open. I say that the video is open. But I think you could try to do it quick, but that video, only the first one, class introduction, I will never close it. The other ones will have 1 week to be done.
And how do we upload the video?
Okay. Let me show you. If somebody has to go, you may go now because it's time. If you want to know how to upload videos in Flipgrid because you haven't done it before, stay for a few minutes, okay?